You sure you're from right here?
He walks over to you guys.
He's a chef.
The entire time, he never lowers that hand, the hailing hand. But as he eventually gets within talking distance, like some 10 feet or so, he does finally lower it.
Blessings of the mountains upon you, brother.
And you as well. It's a bit late for a group of people to be trekking through the woods. What brings you out here at this wee hour?
Would be best to be getting some sleep, but we're on assignment, unfortunately.
You have my condolences and my sympathies. I'm in similar ways. He points off the direction you guys came. That's the way to cut through its keep, correct?
It is.
Good to know. Thank you. I'm on the right path. Is there
Just coming in the town,
something...
then.
Correct. I had to take a certain detour, bending round some ways, edging closer to the mountains, but finally, it seems I'm getting closer.
Good. Well, just a word of advice, brother, from one traveler to another. Don't let the kids get too close to you. They'll rip every copper right out your wallet.
If I catch a child pickpocketing me, I'll be sure to give them their due diligences. Might I ask, you are out here on assignment, perhaps from one traveler to another I can assist you. What is it you're out here for? Perhaps I might have seen or heard something.
He would just look back to the rest of everyone. That's sort of a tough thing there, friend. Suppose it's best to keep your business to each other, so no two people are on the same assignment?
Fair enough.
However, I don't speak for all of them.
He looks to all of you, past his visored helmet. Well,
I don't suppose you've seen anything unusual come this way.
unusual? What defines unusual? I've seen creatures running off and away. Signs of small folk, not dwarves that would insult your kind like that. Smaller. I assume goblins or kobolds or some such. But in my travels, those are rather common. So yeah, again, I must ask, what would you define as unusual?
As he's saying this, Crash, do I get the sense that he's trying to fish for information, or is he sincerely trying to help?
Roll insight.
Can I also roll insight?
Sure.
I was trying to figure out how to ask that as well.
Yeah? Well, that's when you have a lovely mouthpiece person like Fred ask for you, and then you hop onto it.
Yeah.
And then between the two of you, you have better luck than Fred, although that's not saying much, unfortunately. And thus you two can collaborate and share information through your efforts. 15 and 17, respectively. As you guys begin sort of like, looking at him, his body posture, the way he speaks, and begin sort of dissecting his mannerisms, he is... he's not fishing for... sorry about that. He's not fishing for information. He's offering to help, but if you don't take his help, he really doesn't give a shit.
Right.
He offers it as a courtesy, not as a... I have like some sort of honor oath to help any lost travelers in the woods. No, he really doesn't give a shit.
So this guy's just being nice and is just offering to help some random strangers in the woods.
You guys helped him.
We did?
Unusually small folk, you say? Do their tracks match this? And I sort of take a piece of my pylon, looks like kind of like a foot, and I said, does it look anything like this?
He shakes his head. No, that is far too large.
Unusual in the sense of not so much flesh and bone.
Ah. He looks at Timmy. Right.
Waves.
mythical Boundskin of Cutthroat's Keep. I've heard much of the topic. He stares longer and longer at Timmy, but eventually continues.
The wave slows down a bit.
I've not seen any figures wrought of metal, no, aside from your compatriot there. That being said, I have spotted other people. I don't know if these bounds can have some deceptive capacity to disguise themselves with magic or trickery. There are some night hunters. He points a thumb. Not directly the way he just came in, but a bit off. More pointing north. Some night hunters that I saw off in the distance that way. Some 4 or 5 of them. There's a hunter's lodge down that way. He points predominantly west, veering a bit southward. I saw some smoke and faint bits of light. Aside from that, I've not seen anyone. Other than yourselves, of course.
Much appreciated.
He nods.
Oh, if you're making your way through town, there's an inn called Fox's Cunning. It's the kind of place you want to. Yeah, it's the kind of place you want to go if you want to put your ear to the street, so to speak.
Ah. Perhaps that'll be my first stop this evening, then.
Like a
Thank
nod,
you.
like yeah.
Well, then, good hunting for whatever it is you're seeking. Don't waste the moonlight. And he just means walking. Off and away.
He was extremely ominous.
He's a bit weird though, isn't he?
I mean, I feel the necromantic doctor was a bit weirder, but he was a bit weird.
Not any stranger than a talking piece of metal. Just saying.
No.
Well, that is also true. I'll give you that one.
Casual racist.
I'd wager we're all a little bit weird here, yeah?
Well, you speak for yourself there, mate.
Well, you're surrounded by a bunch of weird people in the middle of the night. I think that makes you a wee bit weird.
She sort of holds up a finger and just goes,
Shit is right. So, you guys continue your trek? Or do you want to change course?
Eee.
Or course correct, rather. I guess is the nautical way of calling it. Or do you activate Ye Olde Homing Beacon?
On a good track, right?
Yeah, you still. I would let you carry over the tracking that you had before. I'll take the silence as continue tracking.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, if we get to an area where like the terrain goes real south, then we'll use it.
Yeah.
All right, you guys continue your tracking, following suit with these small bits and bits and bobs that are disrupted, shoved aside, disheveled, and so on. That's from the trail. Eventually, you do get to a structure in the woods, an abandoned structure. And then the trail leads right up to it.
Mm.
Let's sort of, well, there you guys go.
Graphics performance notification. What the fuck?
Some dumb Roll20 shit.
Oh no,
Oh
it's because
my.
I have hardware acceleration turned off. A 2 second.
That would be a bit of a problem, wouldn't it?
I see nothing. Is that
Yeah, same
accurate?
here. one
You guys
little
are all
spot.
down here.
So
You should have access to it.
no,
I can
sorry,
see
I
my
see
token,
nothing.
and that's it.
Yeah,
I can't even see my token.
complete dark.
God
see my
fucking
token.
damn it.
So you guys just
Well,
love
if
it when technology
you
works
have
first
5
time.
feet in front of you, then it's right. If you guys can't see more than 5 feet in front of you, it's accurate because, as far as I'm aware, none of you guys have torches.
Oh.
Or rather, torches lit.
Yep, I see everything.
Let me see.
No, I mean I don't see my token though. It's just a big black square.
You don't see yourself over here?
No. I can see like the little highlight ripples you guys are doing, and that's it.
Woof.
Why is it not working?
Because God hates us.
I guess so.
Oh, there I am! There I am! I've got people next to me. Who's
Can
that
I
next to
take
me?
a second to light a torch now?
No, I still don't see my token.
But I'm doing some
He's
hot
working on it.
fixes.
He's working on it.
Oh,
Because Roll20 hates us.
Of course.
Oh, bro, you're telling me I made a massive mega dungeon, and then not one bit of the lighting worked.
Oh no!
Sucks.
So I just like dropped the map to 10 squares and just like expanded it and just moved it along with them. It was really obnoxious, but it made it work.
That's a different way of doing that. Alright, who can't see now?
Oh, there I am.
dummy.
Hello, Timmy.
Hello.
I have no clue why you don't have vision.
Oh, I can see it now.
Okay. Who doesn't have sight still? Alright, silence, nice. If you guys can only see one square ahead of you, then congratulations. You're walking in the dark, so that's exactly what you get to see. But I believe, Nina, you were going to light a torch.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Now all of China knows we're here.
I mean, yeah. Torches in the dark are pretty obvious. But it's up to you guys.
No, we need.
I mean,
light.
unless
can't
anyone
dick.
stops her, it's not like it's instant. She takes a second to like light a torch. So
Oh,
unless
yeah,
anyone
you guys hear-
stops her-
You guys hear Amy begin, like, rustling around in their kit, pull out the distinctive, like, wooden clunk of a torch, put it to the ground, begin lighting with the tinderbox, just...
You know, if we get killed by some fucking animal out here, I'm gonna haunt you
You're gonna haunt
the
me.
rest of my life.
You're gonna haunt me specifically.
Yeah, poltergeist style.
Good. I'll
Just
just
you
want to
wait.
trap your soul for me then.
Silas.
So, Amy lights a torch, and you guys have, literal, sight now, to a degree. You guys are still in the forestry, but you guys do begin seeing that there is some vague shape, semi-lit by moonlight, of a building off, ahead of you. Up here, somewhere.
Why is this map so big?
Yeah, I know. It's bugging me.
I don't know what you're talking about, Smile.
Death, Garth. Only death.
I don't know
Oh,
why
shit,
I'm
man.
trying to go ahead. I'm not
shoulder.
the. Pardon me. Don't mean to get in the
Stop
way,
it.
Miss Broomhilda.
Hey, stay at your shoulder, goddammit.
Let me stay on your shoulder. So,
There's
you guys
reason
continue
to-
going forward. The
Why is
fun
there
of
a-
maps.
I was just being
Hey.
left
I
behind.
could say, like, a number of you guys could light your own torch.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but that would be a practical solution to a problem.
Yeah, you're right.
Who's like drawing lines?
That was me by accident.
Now make me
I
feel.
was trying to move my
important.
mouse, I
I'm
accidentally
moving one of the torches. I was being left behind.
I will move. Oh, I'm assuming he's busy doing something.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's an adult with a family.
Yeah, just moving some packages in
Ah, nice.
before they get rained on.
Man.
Rain?
Can we keep an eye out for like traps and stuff?
Oh, wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy? Roll me your perception.
Okay.
Oh no.
Perception.
I also
Can I help
want
with
to
that?
do that.
Yeah.
Can I help with
same.
that? Can I help with that, please?
You
Right.
might want to
Yeah,
just
sure.
follow out
Yeah,
at that
yeah,
point.
fine. Yeah, go on. Roll your perceptions then. Go on.
I've
Okay,
gotten
that's a
two
good number.
17s.
Hormic drinkage. Hey,
Should
that's an
be an
11. Let's
advantage.
go.
Well, technically it's a 7, which is even worse.
It's a 7. Let's fucking
Yeah, I
go.
forgot to start off advantage.
Nice. There are no traps in the immediate vicinity, but for Hormek, as you guys begin getting closer to the building, you could barely hear something. Because, like, it's far away, and you have to hear it through multiple walls, albeit so the walls have, like, gaps and breaks in it. This is an abandoned building.
Mhm.
You hear the sounds of, like, something getting scraped. It only happens for, like, a second, 2 seconds, tops, before it just goes quiet again.
Can they tell if it's, like, material on material?
I'm not obliged to answer a question. Unless it's from the person that actually rolled successfully.
What he said.
Yes, what he
Yes.
said.
You guys are terrible. It sounds like wood scraping into wood. See, this is why you disseminate information to the group, because if you as a player are like, I'm not thinking of any questions right now, the rest of the group might. That's what we call player cooperation.
That's fine.
I gotta say, you know, I think I'm getting the hang of making maps. You know, I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Hey,
Yeah, I was afraid you were gonna see this map in your incarnate account, and then I was like, if you see it, then it makes sense because you're the ranger person, so you would have had a head start on looking up stuff, I guess. Yeah, just like So yeah, there is a stairway that leads up to a heavy, bit damaged by weathering. It has like a bit of like not mildew, mold growing on it, or is it mildew instead of mold? It's got some growing on it.
There's a plant.
There is plants.
Which would indicate that this probably isn't the lodge she was talking about, if it's being
Overrun
overgrown
with
like
groups.
that. Would be careful going in there.
I will say for Amy and Hordemek, you do see a faint bit of light. Very, very faint. Coming around the other end of the building. It's super hard to make out between moonlight and normal light, but just the coloration, because moonlight doesn't have a tint to color on it, versus this one, which has like the more warm glow of like a torch or a campfire or a pyre and stuff like that.
Does it look like it's closer to one side than the other?
From where you guys currently are, it's hard to tell.
Okay.
I guess it'd be more towards your north side, I guess. Technically.
Well, then even better. I'm going around the other way.
Is it possible to go and check it out?
If you want, just go around. You guys can move your tokens, be my guest.
Into the darkness.
There were no traps you guys detected, by the way.
Oh god, oh god.
No.
Rocky's
You are
just gonna
circle now.
sit here and listen to Bloomhilda and say, should we have a
Liz.
good listen? If we hear anything moving.
Okay, like there's
We have lost a door key.
there's a gap.
No, that's a window.
Oh, my bad.
It's a window and you're looking through the bars of it. I was tempted to do the thing where I put like 7 different dots next to a window to make it look like it's like a graded up window, but decided not to crash our computers, so...
How considerate.
Cheers.
Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm
Probably
just gonna
more of
keep
mine than
heading
yours.
around.
If my last time I did that was any indication, where I put like 300 of them.
Stow was cool effect though.
As you guys begin looking through these southern rooms, Hormek, through that northern room there, you saw basically an empty, it's hard to say, like storage room, not a storage room, arsenal or armory. You saw like weapon racks and empty tables. As you guys look through this bottom room here, this one is actually a storage room. You see like boxes and stuff.
Shit. Didn't mean to go there.
Amy, as you look through this room at the window that you're next to,
Yeah.
You can make out beds and like a table, some busted open chests. Or not chests, like foot lockers, I guess. Timmy begins wandering into the woods.
Timmy got lost.
Yeah. Triple somehow got thrown off. Now she's just like, where the fuck is Timmy?
As they're doing this and I'm sitting here, do I hear anything other than them moving?
Ooh. Roll me your perception. You roll perception and Broomhilda roll perception. Perception.
We'll give her guidance.
Yeah, you can both have guidance on that. That's
She
not
has
great.
advantage. Oh, it's only smell advantage.
I still say give it. Because you might
Oh,
pick up some
interesting
sense while they're
insight.
doing it. Let's go!
Let's
yeah,
not 20 this
go.
bitch.
As you two are just sort of doing what patient hunters do, sometimes you don't need to go meet the prey, sometimes they'll come meet you. You wait. You hear them quite clearly moving around, brush and bramble, because none of... sorry, you guys haven't rolled stealth, so you guys aren't fucking stealthing right now. You're super obvious. Also, you have a torch in the darkness. Anyways.
We couldn't stealth if we wanted to right now.
There's no sense for me to try. I'm the one holding the torch.
Yeah. As you two are sitting out in front, you yourself don't hear anything. The noise has come back, so you hear like critters and chirping and crickets and frogs and stuff like that nearby. So, relatively low murmur of standard nature forestry stuff. But Broomhilda also doesn't hear anything, but she does smell something. She smells soap? Soapy water? That sort of, I don't know how... I feel like you're probably familiar with this. That sort of, like, rust smell? You ever have that? Where, like, you're scraping rust off of something? Some blood? With a nat 20, though, it's, like, old blood. It doesn't have that sort of fresh tinge of iron that permeates the air. It's, like, wet blood that you're, like, next to, or someone poured something on it to reconstitute it, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, Broomhilda informs you. Of course.
I think we must have stumbled on something. Or what was once something. Let's go let them know.
What?
Aye, you come across anything yet?
No, nothing yet.
No? What about the rest of you?
Nope.
Hey, we ain't found shit.
We ain't bad shit. It's mostly because we just haven't gone
boxes.
inside.
I mean, there's a few boxes in there might have something of worth, but I mean, other than that...
Well, might I suggest we follow Broomhilda's nose? Seems she picked up on a good bit of stuff.
Oh, well.
Rust and blood and soap.
Sounds good to me.
That sounds about right for what we are looking for.
Yeah, you would know, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't. It is an approximation based on the blood that we found.
I love the
Triple
casual
starts to get very
racism.
nervous. Just been like,
Anything Timmy says, like, yeah, you would, wouldn't you, little bitch?
Fucking clanker. Okay, so... where do you guys continue your endeavors?
I would just.
I would say the windows are present, but they're predominantly like missing bits and pieces and chunks.
I was
depending
gonna
on which
ask, is it open over here?
No, these aren't windows that open. They're windows. Well, they can open. I shouldn't say they can't open. They
But I
originally
called
were able to open. Currently, you don't think they'd be able to be open unless you like break it because it's like
Okay.
really messed up on the inside where the locking mechanism stuff is.
Is this a one-story house?
It's just a one-story building, correct?
Can I tap on the window to see if, like, any response inside the house?
Nothing. No small critters, no movement, nothing.
Wouldn't rule out that it might have left behind traps to slow us down. So, if any of you are good at sussing them out, might want to lead the way.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
Doesn't
Yeah, I
seem
can have
like
a look.
anyone's inside.
Not the best, but I've got light, so.
And I've got a vantage point, so you know.
It's just all I am to you now.
Can I,
At this point,
can I
yes.
ask all of you? Can I
Uh-huh.
ask? Can all of
God,
you?
what just happened?
What?
Can all
What?
of you roll me your perception?
It's tabletop time. I'm
It's
Dave.
like supercharged me.
Why have
Damn
I
it.
been so
Shit.
bad?
Damn.
God damn, son.
Oh my
All
god,
right,
Timmy
Thripple.
sucks.
However,
Oh my god, this fucking tiger.
Oh my god.
Is that not exactly what you got last? Oh no, it's not. You got a 15.
Oh my god! Animals are the
Actually
best in
carrying.
in our games. Like they're just the best. Which is pretty true to my take on animals in real life. Screw humanity. Animals and cute animals are the best.
It's
So
just
to
a big
everyone, okay, let's see. So obviously Broomhilda, Finch, and Thripple, you guys begin hearing. You guys hear once again. Well, I guess not once again for some of you. But you guys hear the very faintest sound of wood scraping against wood and maybe a bit of stone. From Bruhilda for Nat 20, they hear that as well, and they smell a fresh gust of like that blood and soap and stuff like that, like resurging.
she. Well, I was thinking it might be on the move.
Might be.
Just looks like to make sure he didn't step over anything that would like signal like a refresh of the smell.
No. It's all not dry, not like a desert, but it's all Queen Earth out here.
Just
No.
does she get a general direction of where it's coming from?
Oh, it's a Nat 20. Not from this side of the building.
What do you think the odds are that when we left the front door unattended, it ran right out?
Speaking of that, why don't you guys all roll me your perceptions again?
I mean, yeah, it's not like we were sneaky about.
Shit!
God, again with the 6?
Seriously?
I rolled 6
Oh my
twice.
God,
Let's
I thought-
fucking go.
Timmy,
Yeah,
Timmy,
I got 16
Timmy.
again as well.
Okay, that's a 20.
Okay, so all
Okay,
of
so
you
we got the good
except
numbers.
Timmy hear wood scraping against stone this time.
Do we get a direction?
The other side of the building.
So anyways, about them running away.
So is that we're about to die, or is it we're about to chase down a critter? So, you think?
Rocky just starts like heading over that way. Broomhild, would ya? And has her run ahead.
Yeah, Broomhilda just begins like sprinting way off in ahead. Just
Run, Timmy, run!
Timmy is trying to run, but also not get in people's ways.
He's just like, as he watches Broomhilda like sprint away, he sort of slows down his pace in amazement. Like, how can you not love nature after seeing that?
Stop trying to be so.
You guys come to the front door and you see it is now ajar.
Damn it!
Do we see any?
No,
new
I'm
tracks
somewhere
going
else right
outside?
now.
How many voices is this? Garth, what are you saying?
Do we see any like new tracks?
Roll me your survival.
I shouldn't be the one rolling for that one.
I have no role to find out as well, but.
You could, I don't know, bring it up to the group.
Oh my god!
Oh
You guys spot no new tracks.
Probably
next-
Vormix on the job though.
Yeah.
Or Mick, you find new tracks.
Guys, take a look.
Oh,
This.
The tracks go this way.
Can I identify what kind of tracks they are?
Mm,
Like- People.
they're
animals?
humanoid, relatively. They're wearing boots.
Okay.
Low
Nice.
quality boots, but boots
Know
nonetheless.
how? Can I see how? Identify how many?
One.
Okay. And they're going that way.
just down this path, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. where we came.
Well, that's fucking great.
Well, looks like it's got a little bit of head start on us.
Finch, roll me your perception.
On it. Sure.
Roll good.
Nope.
Jesus
Well-
Christ!
All is well in the world.
Well, moving on.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to just go inside.
Follow.
You open up the door, and I could just delete that the door layer. There you go.
Holy
The door
crap.
is opened.
Hmm.
The blood is not fresh, not in any way. It's like
No.
stained the wood. Old blood. Beware the old blood. Something bloodborne. There is a
These
door
are
to your
old,
left, right,
yeah.
and ahead.
Open up this one that I'm next to.
Do any of them look like they've had dust or mold knocked off of it?
Oh yeah, the one ahead of you, and the one to the south port.
You just point that out. Yeah, these two look freshly used.
Waits patiently by the door for the universe to open it.
No one told me you're opening any of the doors yet.
I didn't want to interrupt anyone, so I was giving it a second. Can I open this door, please?
Yeah, sure. Boom! It's a storage room.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, what's in there though?
Oh shit!
I don't know, go
Roll
look!
me your investigation.
Idea.
I mean,
Let's
if
check
there's
it out.
anything we can use,
Most of the boxes look
and this goes
abandoned.
tits up,
Yeah.
Right.
As you guys begin looking through all these boxes, you don't find much for like 4 out of 5 of them. There is one in the corner, which does look different from the rest of them. And it just looks fresher. And you even see like some scrapes